So in this section we will learn to find the expansion of a determinant in compact form using minors and cofactors here. Let's define what is minor and cofactor here. So minor of a element Aij, minor of an element Aij of a determinant is a determinant obtained by deleting its ith row and jth column. Deleting its ith row and jth column. So this is a minor of an element. So I will define a minor of an element Aij. Minor of an element Aij of a determinant is the determinant obtained by deleting the ith row and jth column of a determinant in which the element Aij lies. Usually we denote the minor of an element Aij as capital Mij. So capital Mij denotes the minor of an element Aij. So for example, suppose delta is equal to the determinant. I will take the 2 by 2 determinant here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will find the minor of each and every element of this determinant delta. Okay. The minor of element 1. The minor of 1 is denoted by capital M11 because the element 1 lies in first row, first column. Therefore, we denote as capital M11. So, this is a determinant obtained by deleting ith row and jth column. That means first row and first column. So, this is 4. This is nothing but 1 by 1 determinant. So, this is the notation for 1 by 1 determinant. Only a single number here. Okay, that's a plus. Minor of the second element here. I'll take the minor of 2. So 2 lies in first row, second column. Therefore, we denote this as M12. So capital M12 is the minor of an element 2. So this is deleting the first row and second column. If you delete the first row and second column, you will get 3. So the minor of an element 2 is 3. Next, minor of the element 3. This element, the minor of element 3 is denoted by M21 because the element 3 lies in second row, first column. Therefore, minor of element 3 denoted by M21. So, this equal to delete the second row and first column, you get the element 2. So, minor of element, the last element 4 is denoted by M22 because 4 lies in the second row, second column. Therefore, if you delete the second row and second column, you will get the element 1. So, these are the minors of the each and every element of the given determinant. So, this is an example for 2 by 2 determinant. Now, I will consider a 3 by 3 determinant. Suppose delta is equal to 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. So, this is the determinant here. I take 4 here. So, 1, 2, 4. Now, I will find the minor of the element 3 here. I will find the minor of the element 3. So, note that this element 3 lies in second row, second column. Therefore, we denote this by M22. So, M22 is equal to delete the second row and second column. You will get a determinant 1, 1, 1, 4. So, determinant 1, 1, 1, 4. So, this is a 2 by 2 determinant. So, you know how to evaluate a 2 by 2 determinant. Multiply the diagonal elements minus multiply the non-diagonal elements. So 1 into 4, 4 minus 1 into 1 is 1. So the value is equal to 3. So this is a minor of an element 3. And let's have one more example. Minor of 4. consider the minor of 4 here. So minor of 4 is this element 4 lies in third row, third column. So we denote this as M33. So this equal to is a determinant obtained by deleting third row and third column. Therefore 1, 0, 2, 3. 1, 0, 2, 3. So this equal to 1 into 3, 3 minus 2 into 0 is 0. The value is equal to 3. Therefore, the minor of an element 4 is equal to 3. So similarly, we can find the minor of each and every element of the given determinant. So note that, so in this 2 by 2 determinant, the minor of an element, if you write the determinant, the order of the determinant is 1. So in this case, the order of a determinant is 2. So minor of a given element is 1. Order is 1. So here determinant is 3 of order 3 here, but the minor of the element is of order 2. So in general, for any matrix, if the determinant having the order n, its minor having the order n minus 1. Suppose if you consider a determinant of order 4 by 4, then the minors of the each and every element of that determinant are having the order 3 by 3. So you have to evaluate the 3 by 3 determinant. So this is about the minor of an element. Next one is the cofactor of an element. So cofactor of an element is defined using the minor of an element. Using the same minor, we define the cofactor of an element. So cofactor of an element Aij is defined as, or it's denoted by capital Aij. Cofactor of an element Aij is denoted as capital Aij. This is minus 1 to the power I plus j into Mij. Minus 1 to the power I plus j into Mij, where Mij is nothing but minor of an element Aij. Mij is the minor of an element Aij. Okay. Let's see one example. I'll take one 2 by 2 determinant here. Same example 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the delta. I'll find the cofactor of the element 1. So cofactor of 1 is denoted by capital A11 because 1 lies in the first row, first column. So this is equal to, by the definition, minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1. I is 1, j is 1. So 1 plus 1 into M11. So this is equal to minus 1 to the power 2. Minus 1 power any even number is plus into M11. We already calculated what is M11. M11 is deleting the first row and first column. We will get a determinant, that is 4. Therefore, the value is plus 4. So this is a cofactor of an element 1. Suppose we have to find the cofactor of these 3. So cofactor of 3 is 3 lies in second row, first column. So A21 minus 1 to the power I plus j. I is 2 plus j is 1. M21. So this is equal to M21. What is M21? Deleting the second row and first column. That is a minor. That is nothing but 2 here. So minus 1 to the power 3, minus 1 to the power any odd number is minus. Therefore, the value is minus 2. So this is the cofactor of an element 3 here. Similarly, we can find the cofactor of an element, each and every element of a 3 by 3 determinants. The formula is say minus 1 to the power I plus j into Mij. For example, delta is equal to 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Here I have to find the cofactor of this element 3. So cofactor of the element 3, cofactor of the element 3 is denoted by this 3 lies in second row, third column. Therefore, this is A23. So A23 is equal to, write the formula, minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 I plus j minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into M23. So where M23 is the minor of an element 3 here. That is, the lies in second row, third column. So this equal to minus 1 to the power 5 into M23. What is M23? Delete the first row and delete the second row and third column. We will get the determinant 1, 0, 1, 2. Determinant of 1, 0, 1, 2. So this equal to minus 1 to the power any odd number is minus itself. So minus, you know how to evaluate a 2 by 2 determinant. Multiply the diagonal elements minus multiply the non-diagonal elements. So 1 into 2 is 2 minus 1 into 0 is 0. Therefore, the cofactor of an element 3 is equal to minus 2. So similarly, we can find the cofactor of each and every element of the determinant. So this is about the cofactor and minor. So using this cofactor and minor, we can expand any determinant. Now, in the previous chapter, that is in the matrix chapter, we have studied the inverse of a matrix. So in this section, we will study the condition for the existence of the inverse of a matrix. For that, we have to define a adjoint of a matrix here. So to find the condition for inverse of a matrix, we have to find the adjoint of a matrix. Let's see what is the adjoint of a matrix here. So adjoint of a matrix is only defined for a square matrix. So for a square matrix, we can define a adjoint of a matrix. Therefore, the first condition is that to find the inverse, the matrix should be a square matrix. Okay, the square matrix A is equal to Aij of order n by n or of order n by n. So A is a square matrix. So for this square matrix, adjoint of A is defined as, this is nothing but transpose of a cofactor of A. Transpose of cofactor of the matrix A. So adjoint of a given matrix, square matrix A, is nothing but transpose of the cofactor matrix A. In general, suppose A is defined as, I can say the 3 by 3 matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32 and A33. So you know how to find the cofactor of a matrix. So by considering each and every element of the determinant, you can find the cofactor of the matrix, right? So the cofactor of the matrix A. So cofactor of A is equal to, this is also a matrix. Cofactor of the matrix is also a matrix. So this is denoted as capital A11. So capital A11 is nothing but cofactor of an element small a11. Capital A12. So this is a cofactor of an element small a12. So A13. Similarly, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So this is a cofactor of a given matrix, square matrix A. So we find the, or we define the adjoint of A as adjoint of A is nothing but transpose of a cofactor matrix A. So cofactor of A transpose. Therefore, adjoint A is, take the transpose of this. You know the transpose of the matrix, that is interchange the rows and columns of the matrix. So I am going to write the rows as a column. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A3. So this is the adjoint of a given matrix A. So how to define the adjoint of a matrix? Adjoint of a matrix is defined for the square matrix. So for a square matrix A, adjoint is defined as transpose of a cofactor matrix A. So transpose of a cofactor matrix A means interchange the rows and columns of a cofactor of a given matrix A. So this is about the adjoint of a matrix A. Let's see some examples here. For example, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to find the adjoint of this matrix A. So to find the adjoint of the matrix A, we must find the cofactor matrix. So let's define a cofactor matrix for this matrix A. So for the cofactor matrix, we have to find the cofactor of each and every element of this matrix A. Therefore, I'll directly write the values A11. A11, you know, that denotes the cofactor of an element that lies in the first row, first column. That is, A11 is minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, because the formula is Aij is equal to minus 1 to the power I plus j into Mij, where Mij is the minor of a element. So minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into M11. So this equal to minus 1 to the power 2 into M11. Delete the first row, first column, you will get the element 4. So the value is equal to 4 here. Then A12. A12 means that element lies in first row, second column. So minus 1 to the power, capital A denotes the cofactor, minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2 into M12, where M12 is the minor of an element 2 here. So minus 1 to the power 3. What is M12? Delete the first row and second column. First row, delete the first row and second column. So you get the element 3 here. So this equal to minus 1 to the power, any odd number is minus. Therefore, the value is minus 3. Then A21, the cofactor of an element 3. So this is minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1 into M21. So this equal to minus 1 to the power 3 M21. Delete the second row and first column, you get the element 2. Again minus 1 to the power, any odd number is minus, the value is minus 2. A22. So this equal to minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2 into M22. So this is minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2 is 4, M22. This is the minor of an element 4. Delete the second row and second column, you will get the element 1. So minus 1 to the power, any even number is plus, the value is equal to 1. So from this I can define the cofactor matrix. So cofactor of the matrix A is equal to capital A11, A12, capital A21, capital A22. Capital A11 is 4, capital A12 is minus 3, capital A21 is minus 2, and capital A22 is 1. So this is the cofactor of the matrix A. We have to find the adjoint of the matrix. So adjoint of the matrix A is, take the transpose of the cofactor matrix A. So take the transpose 4 minus 2 minus 3 1. So this is the adjoint of a matrix A. We can easily find the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Note that actually this is the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is the adjoint of A 4 minus 2 minus 3 1. The difference between these two is diagonal elements are interchanged. The diagonal elements are interchanged. So here the diagonal elements are 1 and 4. Here the elements are 4, 1. And one more thing is sign of the non-diagonal element changes. So here instead of 3 minus 3 is there. Instead of 2 minus 2 is there. So from this we can easily write the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. So to find the adjoint of a 2 by 2 square matrix, the first thing is interchange the diagonal elements and one more thing is change the sign of non-diagonal elements. So from this we can easily write the adjoint of a matrix. No need to do all these things, directly we can write the adjoint. For example, I will take one more example. A is equal to 3, 5, 1, 4. This is the matrix A. We have to find the adjoint of this 2 by 2 matrix. What is the method to find the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix? Interchange the diagonal elements. So 3 and 4 is there. First write 4 and here write 3. Okay. Then change the sign of non-diagonal elements. Other than the diagonals, all other entries are considered as a non-diagonal entries. So change the sign. Only change the sign. That is minus 1 and minus 5. So this is the adjoint of a given matrix A. That means interchange the diagonal elements and change the sign of the non-diagonal elements gives the adjoint of a 2 by 2 square matrix.